What's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'll be going over how you can counter the newest champion Imani and her fearsome dragon. Imani's base kit isn't a terribly difficult thing to counter, but for a lot of players, her insanely broken ultimate can wreak havoc and tear a team to shreds if they don't know how to counter it. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to mention that I have been struggling with the flu over the past week, which is why I missed an upload last Sunday. So, if my voice sounds a little bit different than usual, it's because I'm still a little bit sick. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Imani's base kit is fairly easy to counter because there's nothing too spectacular and overpowered about it, aside from the annoying root effect on her frost bomb, which can be countered by resilience. Her primary fire in both her ice stance and fire stance are direct damage, but her frost bomb, inferno cannon, and ultimate ability all deal area damage. It's definitely worth it to go Haven instead of blast shields against her, because although blast shields does somewhat mitigate her dragon's effectiveness, it'll still just end up killing you about half a second later than usual. There are a few things you can do to counter Imani's gameplay without having to buy any items. Staying away from your teammates can be helpful against the splitting ice Imani, since she gets no use out of her talent if you're not close enough to a teammate for her frostbolt to bounce. This also makes her get less value out of her frost bomb, because she's less likely to hit multiple of your teammates if you're all spread out. You also never want to be standing in line with your teammates, because her inferno cannon ability pierces through enemies, so if you're all standing in a row, Imani can burst you all down at once. Imani's Frostfire Glide boasts some vertical maneuverability, but it still struggles to scale a lot of ledges that other champions can easily take advantage of. If you find yourself being chased by an Imani and you're playing a champion like Eevee or Grover, escaping to the high ground is a viable option, and if you need a safe place to rain down damage from, a high area that is difficult to get to conventionally without going out of your way to find a ramp or something can keep you safe from Imani. Imani's ult is one of the stupidest, most broken, insane, no-skill garbage ults this game has ever seen. If Imani's dragon gets the jump on you, you're not escaping very easily, and you have almost no time to react to the damage unless you're playing a tank. Using Imani's ult pretty much guarantees a decent multi-kill against any enemy team that doesn't know how to counter it. However, there are a few very easy things you can do to render her very scary dragon completely useless. For starters, while it will be a little while before you see Imani in ranked and have to counterpick her, it's still helpful to try and anticipate her being on the enemy team and picking a high mobility champion or tank with a lot of sustain. Champions like Inara are great at living long enough under fire from her dragon to escape, and high mobility champions like Eevee are not only great at escaping her dragon, but also exploiting her weak movement ability. If you're playing a flank, your goal when Imani ults is to immediately find where Imani herself is located. When Imani uses her dragon, she leaves herself completely defenseless unless she just camps where her body is with her dragon. You can use this to your advantage by attacking her while she's busy getting a quadra kill with the rest of your teammates and killing her, therefore ending her ult short and sending her back to spawn. This isn't necessarily your goal if you're playing a damage champion because you lack the mobility to dart around in the enemy team's backlines, but if you're flank, you need to drop everything and kill Imani when she starts to ult. Damage champions can also easily destroy the dragon with the help of the most overlooked, underused, cheapest item in the game, Bulldozer. Imani's Draconic Avatar, which has 2 periods in this description for some reason, counts as a deployable, because Imani's actual character is standing still doing nothing while the player controls the avatar. With Bulldozer 3, which costs next to nothing since Evil Mojo slashed its price even lower, any damage champion can burst down the dragon in a second or two, making it a minimal threat to your team. Of course, you want to be spraying damage at it from a distance, because even with Bulldozer 3, the dragon will still kill you quicker than you can kill it, if it's close enough to attack. Champions like Cassie, Tyra, Kinessa, and Victor are all great picks because they deal a ton of damage really quickly and have a pretty easy time hitting the dragon compared to champions like Bomb King. Bulldozer works best with damage champions, so if you're playing support or tank, you're better off keeping the damage champions alive so they can kill the dragon and focusing on not dying yourself. Buying Bulldozer is the key to killing the dragon and making Imani's ultimate completely useless. So anyways, that's the end of this video. Did this video help you get better at countering Imani and her fearsome dragon? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, be sure to join my Discord server using the link in the description to pick up tips, leave suggestions, and become an active part of our community. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more content like this in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.